Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Louder, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय गौरानिताय जय राधा राधा कांत राधा राधा कांत राधे जय राधा राधा कांत राधा श्रीलवक्रेश्वर प्राणधन है श्रीलवक्रेश्वर प्राणधन है श्रीलवक्रेश्वर जय राधा 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 कांत राधा राधा कांत राधे राधा जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य डिप्टी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड श्री प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर श्री प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरापुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्र मैया की श्री श्री गौनिताय की ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की श्री भक्तेश्वर पंडित प्रभु की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Umagyanatimirandhasya Gyananjanashalakaya चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः तदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। By missing one Varamala, you get many Varamalas. Today morning only I thought that Varamala means the bridegroom gets garland from the wife. When boy and girl get married, the boy is bridegroom and the girl is bride. Bride. The bride puts Varamala to bridegroom. Bridegroom means Vara and Vadhu. So bridegroom gets Varamala. So that Varamala, which you get from one girl, if you miss it, you get millions of Varamalas. Why I will tell you. Vara means what? The best in Sanskrit, isn't it? Giri Varadhari. Giridhari is also Krishna's name. We have in Mira Road, Mumbai, one of the temples, North Mumbai. We have Mira Road temple where there is Giridhari. Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe. That is one name of Krishna, but another name is Giri Varadhari. So Giri means mountain, that is Govardhan mountain, and Giri Vara means best of the mountains. Of all the mountains, the best mountain is Govardhan, and Krishna lifts the best of all the mountains, Govardhan, on the little finger of his left hand. So it's called as Giri Varadhari. So Var means the best. Sundar Var. There are many beautiful people, but Sundar Var means the topmost, most beautiful person among all the beautiful people. So Var means the best, and Mala means Mala, the garland, the best of the garlands. Because Krishna wears this garland, Radharani wears. हाँ? नहीं नहीं, मेरा नाम सुंदरवर नहीं है, मेरा नाम सुंदर श्याम दास है, और सुंदर श्याम भी नहीं है, सुंदर श्याम दास है। और एक्चुअली वो दासानु 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 दास है। उतना टाइम नहीं था दीक्षा देते समय, बाकी लोगों को दीक्षा नहीं मिलता था, इसलिए महाराज ने बोला सुंदर श्याम दास। नहीं तो महाराज को बोलना था सुंदर श्याम दासानु 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 दा, बाकी लोगों को दीक्षा ही नहीं मिलता था। तो इसलिए दास ही बोल के छोड़ दिया। So you get the best of the garlands worn by Krishna, Radharani, Gaurang Mahaprabhu, Nityam Prabhu, then Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. If you miss that one Varamala, choice is yours. Decide whether you would like to have one 500 rupees note or millions of 500 rupees notes. Which one? Millions. Isn't it? One 500, at anyway we have millions of 500 rupees note is something. So decide accordingly. Now you decided. No? Millions of 500 rupees notes is better. Similarly, would you like to have one Varamala or would you like to have hundreds and thousands of Varamalas? Which one? Now not many are answering. This is cheating or this is illusion, I think. You all have, those who did not answer, they have fallen in illusion. No problem. The class is for removing the illusion. So we'll proceed. So today is also the auspicious disappearance day of Srila Vakreshwar Pandit. Few days back was his appearance. Today is disappearance. So Vakreshwar Pandit was famous for dancing. He would dance for hours and hours and hours. One point of time they said that he danced for 72 hours, 3 consecutive days. So when he would dance so much, he would not allow the devotee to stop singing. Because if he stops singing, his dancing will be interrupted. He would say, Prabhu, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And he would keep dancing. So the devotee would be exasperated. What is this? So then ultimately the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would take the mic. I will lead Kirtan. There was no mic that time. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would lead. And then 72 hours Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would lead. And then Vakreshwar Pandit kept dancing. And his deities are only Radha, Radha Kant. They are there in Kashi Mishralaya. In Jagannath Puri, Kashi Mishra had his house. He was kind of consultant for King Pratap Rudra. And in that Kashi Mishra, only one small room called Gambhira was given to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So just when you enter Kashi Mishralaya, you will find on the left side there. How many of you remember? That small section is there. And Gopal Guru Goswami, who was a disciple of Vakreshwar Pandit, he was given those deities. He worshipped them also. So Radha Radha Kanta deities, his deities. That's why we sang. Today morning, how many of you remember which color dress the Lord was wearing? Don't tell, just raise your hand. You remember the color of the dress and Gaur Nitai, Radha Vrindavan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two devotees are not remembering. Three devotees are not remembering. So think tomorrow onwards. That is one of the types of intelligences that you, what do they call? Visual, special visual intelligence. Not spatial visual, spatial. SPACIAL. Spatial visual intelligence. There are 9 types of intelligence, they say. Eight types. So one is natural intelligence. When you see the nature around, you should be able to detect. Like today morning, you saw how many birds were chirping. Seeing means not just seeing, hearing also. And koel also is. That's why I sang that one stanza of Shadagoswami Ashtakam. Kujata kokila hamsa sarasagana kirne mayura kule नानारत्न निबद्ध मूल विटप श्रीयुक्त वृंदावने राधा कृष्ण अहर्निशं प्रभजतो जीवार्थदौ मुदा वन्दे रूपसनातनौ रघुयुगौ श्रीजीवगोपालकौ. In Shadagoswami Ashtakam, Sriniwas Acharya, one of the stanzas he says, Pujata kokila hamsa sarasagana. You see, cuckoo, Koel, the cuckoo bird is singing, very sweet singing. Though it doesn't look very beautiful, but voice is very melodious. So in Vrindavan, so many cuckoos they keep producing their sound. Kujata kokil hamsa. So many hamsas are there, swans. Kujata kokil hamsa saras gana saras. Saras is also one huge bird uh, and beautiful white. Saras gana kirne mayura akule. I mayura akule akule. The they produce sound. The peacocks. So I was thinking in the morning, oh, here there are cuckoos in Pune, but there are no peacocks. I was thinking sometimes I was in North India, near Kanpur temple. In Kanpur temple only you will hear so many peacocks producing sound. And many other places in India, there are peacocks around. They produce. In Goa, I was there. There are peacocks. Then some other places also. In Sikandrabad also, one particular politician's area is there. One Grahastha's house. I was staying in their house for 2 3 days. So there also peacocks sound comes. So these are all very important. Natural intelligence. But this is spiritual natural intelligence. We are reminded of Vrindavan. I think around. You can see Kadamba tree here and so many things like. So that is natural intelligence. So visual spatial intelligence means you see and you capture those things, especially the dresses of the Lord, the decoration of the Lord, the way ornaments are put, the garlands are put for the Lord, the vest belt is put for the Lord, then the nupur ankle bells around his lotus feet. All these things should be captured. Our eyes are cameras. We have nowadays in our mobiles cameras. Everybody has become cameraman, isn't it? Once in Shudra only. Shudra is clicking photos. And that too selfie means too selfish. He's clicking his own photos only. Selfie. Selfish fellow. Selfie. So we should have use these two natural cameras. By Krishna's grace, we are able to see. So every day when we take darshan of the Lordships, we should click photos. Two eyes can simultaneously click one photo only. And they can keep continuously clicking photos. Rather than clicking photos of Maya and Maya's pompous display and Maya's agents, we could take beautiful darshan of their lordships and click photos. And then we have to save photo, isn't it? We click photos and then we save it in our system, in our mobile. In mobile, it is already saved. We in laptop or in hard disk. Our heart is that vast storage in which we should save those photos like that. Today morning, I was remembering yesterday morning's what do you call the darshan also. Anybody remembers yesterday morning which color dress they were wearing? Blackish. Hmm. 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 Yes. You see, because heart is that huge, vast storage, so that we have many more photos. So keep it in mind that you have two natural gifts cameras. Click photos of their lordships, and then keep watching them afterwards. Okay. So good morning. Our discussion continues. Welcome to our morning program on Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi-lila by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, fourth chapter, the confidential reasons for the Lord's appearance. We discussed up to 81st, in which he says, among them are various groups of consorts in Vraja who have varieties of sentiments and mellows. They help Lord Krishna test all the sweetness of the rasa dance and other pastimes. So, three expansions of Srimati Radharani, millions of gopis in Vrindavan, 16,108 queens of Krishna in Dwarka, and as many lords expansion in different Vaikunthas, those many consorts of those lords in the form of Lakshmis. There are also millions. Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambramas. So now about Radharani, more things. 82nd. So these gopis and Radharani, they are compared to lotus also. So Radharani is like the central petal of the Ras Lila flower. Ras Lila is like lotus flower. And in that Radharani central petal and all mm, other petals are there. Lotus you have seen. Every flower has so many petals. Sometimes 5 petals, sometimes 6, more also. So each gopi, Ashta gopis, they're like Ashta Dala. Mm, That song says also. What is that song? Vrindavana Ramya Sthan. In that I think it comes Ashta Dala, Vari, something like that. So 8 gopis are there. And then there are around so many more petals also. So there are many more gopis. And like that, Golok Vrindavan also is a huge lotus flower. In the middle are Radha Krishna at the well. And then other gopis and more gopis. There are types of gopis also, some 5 types. Uh, uh, this, what is the name? Parama Preshth Sakhis. Then Preshth Sakhis, Param Preshth, uh, Priya Sakhis, like that. Priya Narma Sakhis. Priya Narma Sakhis. Some 5 types of gopis. I don't remember now. But our acharyas, Rupa Goswami and others have given the details. So about Radharani. So 82nd. Radharani's names. Govinda Nandini Radha. Govinda Mohini. Govinda Sarvasva. Sarva Kanta Shiromani. Radha is the one who gives pleasure to Govinda. Govinda Anandini. Combined Govinda Nandini. Govinda Nandini. Govinda Anandini. Radha is one who gives pleasure to Govinda, and she is also the enchantress of Govinda. Govinda Mohini. Madan Mohan Mohini. The enchantress of the enchanter of the whole world. Madan is the enchanter of the whole world. Kamdev, sex god. He attracts everyone, males and females. All are attracted to Kandarpa. When they are attracted to Kandarpa, a male, a man, a boy will be attracted to a female or a girl. And when a girl or a woman is attracted to Kandarpa, sex god, then she'll be attracted to some boy or man or somebody, male. So Kandarpa is enchanter of the whole world. That means the whole population of the world. And Krishna is the enchanter of the whole world. Krishna is Madan Mohan. He attracts even Madan. And in Vrindavan, we have a place called as Madan Ter. There, Kamdev, sex god, heard that Krishna has such beauty. So he came to enchant Krishna. He came and he has his bow. Bow is made up of sugar cane. What do you call गन्ना? गन्ने का वो देखे ना लकड़ी लकड़ी का क्या what do you call stick? Oh, it is not like bamboo. Bamboo is very hard afterwards. But ganna is somewhat not so soft anyway, but comparatively you can break. But bamboo you cannot break so easily. So that is his bow. And arrows are there. Arrows are made up of flowers. There are 5 types of arrows. Stamban, like that. Each one more powerful than the earlier one. The first arrow itself is so powerful. That's why they will show, no, that dill they will show, and one arrow going through that. How many of you seen? Not only you have seen, you have seen it in your heart also entering. Hopefully not. Or even if it was past tense. Long, long ago, I was pierced by an arrow. So that was long before. Hopefully not recently. So one heart, and in that is every living entity. His heart is pierced by Kandarpa, by Kamdev, by Madan, and one is enough. That's why they show only one heart. How many of you seen one heart with two arrows? You will not see. That is not required because one arrow only, and a person is completely attracted to the member of the opposite sex. But some yogis, jnanis, they are very tapasvis, they are hard-hearted. The arrow, one arrow is not enough. So Kandarpa has to take second arrow for Vishwamitra Muni, for Saubhari Muni, somebody like that. Second arrow. Then one heart and two arrows. That you will not see because you are not a yogi. Yogis, if they have their society, they have their WhatsApp group. So Vishwamitra Muni will show his this thing WhatsApp group पे उनका क्या बोलता है वो जो भी होता है emoji his heart with two arrows like that. Then Sobari Muni will show his heart with three arrows. So third arrow, fourth arrow, fifth arrow maybe for pure devotees. That doesn't work only for pure devotees. Pure devotees are completely blissful. They are attracted to Krishna. They are completely in devotion to Krishna. That's why Radharani is Madan Mohan Mohini. She enchants even Krishna. Enchantress, because she is female. Enchantress of the enchanter, that is Krishna. Of the enchanter, that is Madan. Of the world. World is enchanted by Kamdev. Kamdev is enchanted by Krishna, and Krishna is enchanted by Srimati Radharani. So she is Madan Mohan Mohini. Like that, she is Govinda Mohini also. She attracts Krishna also. Govinda Sarvasva. She is the be all and the end all of Govinda. For her, Govinda is also everything. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabha. Krishna is end all and be all. Such a Mahatma is very rare. After millions of lifetimes of trying to enjoy gross sensuous pleasures to full degree, when the jiva is frustrated, then he begins the path of renunciation, Jnana Marga. And he says, nothing, hell with this. This doesn't satisfy, that's nothing. Nothing of this world will satisfy me. Like that, he will spend millions of next lifetimes. And then also he is frustrated. Then Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate. Then he surrenders to Krishna. And his conclusion is Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Krishna is end all and be all. Krishna ही मेरे सर्वस्व है और कुछ नहीं. The gross sensuous pleasures and the rejection of these pleasures, that is not pleasing. Krishna is only all pleasing. He pleases all my senses. That's why his name is Govinda. Go means senses. Go also means cows. One who gives pleasure to the cows is called as Govinda. And one who gives pleasure to our senses, he is also called Govinda. Our senses are also like cows. What cow does? Keeps grazing, isn't it? In the grazing field, she will go. Grass is there. Now this is rainy season. So much grass everywhere. The cows will go in particular grazing, pasturing ground, and they will start eating that grass, like that, munching. They will keep eating with their mouth, teeth like that. They will keep eating. And then after that grass is over, then they will go a little ahead and they will keep eating. That is called a grazing. Charna. गैया चरती है. चारण भूमि में. गोचारण भूमि. So like that our senses भी चरते हैं. कुछ pleasure, some sense object you see. I see very beautiful form. So we try to enjoy with our eyes. देखते रहो, एक बार देखो, बार बार देखो, देखने की चीज है. तो like that. Then after that is over, that is gone, or that is over, that is not so much pleasurable. Next object. And we keep watching that. Grazing. Then that is one, eyes. Like that our ears also. Hearing some melodious voice. Maybe the member of opposite sex singing, speaking something very nice, or singing, or somebody else singing. So we like that. After that song is over, then somebody else is singing. So we are enjoying, grazing. This is like a cow, and it is grazing in the pasturing field of sound. Sound is the grazing ground, and our cow is the ear. Ear is the cow, and this ear cow is grazing like that. Similarly, nose. though two nostrils, but that is considered one only. They are in one place. So nose is one. Nose is this also, but this cannot smell. These two holes are the nostrils. Through that we smell. So some are khushbu, very fragrant items, sugandhi, and some are durgandhi, bad odor. Want to reject it, we exhale like that. So anyway, so our nostrils also keep grazing. Some nice fragrance comes. Somebody has put scent on his body. This is actually very bad because bad odor from his body. In order to hide it, this fellow puts scent. So he doesn't approach ASAINT scent. साधु को नहीं बैठ देता. So his heart is giving bad scent. SCENT scent. दुर्गंध दे रहा है. So not only his heart is giving bad scent, his body is also giving bad odor, bad scent. So he puts scent. Like that he will do. And then so some nice scent is there or something like that. For us, we have this that offered to the deities. That is not offered to nursing. It is not nursing oil. When in Mayapur you get, that is nursing oil. But what we get here is not nursing oil at all. It is offered to all the deities. You will find the pujari offering to Radha, Vrindavan Chandra, Gaur Nitai, and all that. That is basically that is called as scented oil, Sugandhi Tailam in Sanskrit. That is attar, ittar, but that is in general. But it is called a Sugandhi Tailam. When we offer it to the Lord, we call it Esha Sugandhi Tailam. And then we have another Mool Mantra, that which I cannot tell you. Moola Mantras cannot be told publicly. That is only for Brahman initiates. So then our nose keeps grazing. This is one cow. It's grazing like that. Similarly, our tongue also. Nice feast. Oh, there is some feast there. Tongue will go there. Tongue will pull us there and we'll graze there. We'll keep eating, testing. So testy objects, testy foodstuffs. They are the grazing ground, and tongue is the cow. So this cow will go and will keep eating, just like in the grazing ground, cow eats grass. So in the grazing ground of tasty foodstuffs, this cow called tongue will keep enjoying this tasty food. Oh, rice, oh, dal, sabji, pakoda, suji, puri, halwa, shrikhand, jalebi, mohan thal, and n number of items. So like that. And similarly, skin also, touching nice objects. We'll want to touch sofa set. We like this also. Wow, very nice. So skin is another cow, and she has the grazing ground of what is that? For skin, touch is the grazing ground. For the eyes, what is the grazing ground? Forms. For the ears, what is the grazing ground? Sound. For the nostrils, nose, what is the grazing ground? Smells, nice smells. For the tongue, the grazing ground is taste. And for the skin, the grazing ground is touch. So this is how our all each senses are like cows. Each cow, one cow, two, second cow, third cow, fourth cow, 5 cows are there minimum. Mind is the king of all these cows. So anyway, so 6 senses are there. Manashasthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. Krishna says, Manashasthani indriyani, shashta indriyani. 5. And the king of all the senses is mind. Mind is the most important. Manashasthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. Karshan bhi chalta hai. Gharshan, friction. And apart from that, grazing also happens. So many things. We get tortured by our mind and senses. So Krishna is called a Govinda, who gives pleasure to cows. He grazes cows, and he also gives pleasure to each one of our senses. With eyes, we can see beautiful form of Radha, Krishna. With our ears, we can hear the flute sound of Krishna. With our nostrils, we can smell the tulsi offered to Krishna. This thing. 4 Kumaras they smelt when they went to Vaikuntha. That tulsi fragrance was carried by breeze in their nostrils. Antargata swavivarena chakara tesham. Antargata swavivarena, like vivar, caves. This is like one cave, is another cave, gufa. Antargata swavivarena chakara tesham. It created sankshobham, created agitation, positive agitation. Sankshobham akshara jusham. These were attached to impersonal conception of the Lord. Akshara jusham. Api chitta tanavoho. In their chitta, in their mind, and tanavaho, in their bodies, it created positive agitation. The 4 Kumaras, the 4 sons of Brahma, they got completely attracted to Lord Narayan. Just by smelling the breeze which was carrying the nice fragrance of tulsi offered at the lotus feet of Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan did not reach, tulsi did not reach. Only the breeze carrying the fragrance of tulsi reached their nostrils, antargatah, after going inside. So vivarena chakaratesham. So this is the power. So our senses, all these cows will be satisfied by Krishna only. All other smells, forms, sounds, touches, they are not going to give us permanent satisfaction. Some satisfaction will be there, but forget it. Permanent satisfaction will not be there with anything of this creation and with anyone in this creation. You will never be able to experience complete satisfaction and happiness except Krishna. Only Krishna is Govinda, nobody else. Other Govinda Dasas can be there, but Govinda is only Krishna. So Govinda Mohini, Govinda Sarvaswa. So Radharani has Krishna as his end all and be all. Even an ordinary Jnani, after millions of lifetimes, he reaches the conclusion Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Krishna is the end all and be all. How would Radharani, who is an eternal, not associate, she is the expansion of Radharani, expansion of Krishna only, the Ladini potency of the Lord, internal potency, Ladini aspect. How could she not have Krishna as her end all and be all? Certainly. But for Krishna also, Srimati Radharani is his end all and be all. That's what he's saying. She is the be all and the end all of Govinda. Govinda Sarvaswa. Sarvaswa, what do we know? Sarvaswa. Sarvakanta Shiromani, and the crest jewel of all his consorts. So many consorts Krishna has, millions. And she is the best, the crest jewel of all. Shiromani. शिर के ऊपर जो मणि है टॉप मोस्ट इधर तो मणि हो सकता है व्हेन वी वेयर नेकलेस देयर इज वन मणि देयर और मेनी मणि इज देयर व्हेन यू हैव ब्रेसलेट्स or what you call armlets bracelets and so there everywhere monies could be there but shiromani is the top money and that is very special you'll find in when people they have their crowns and in that middle one there will be the best of all the jewels which are the costliest these monies are also costly but the costliest will be there shiromani because that is at the top your on the chest you have necklace sometimes you may cover with your shawl or some women may cover with the sari but this one will be always visible so shiromani is the crest jewel the best of the jewel that is Srimati Radha. Next he's telling from बृहद गौतमीय तंत्र संस्कृत वस देवी कृष्णमयी प्रोक्ता राधिका परदेवता सर्वलक्ष्मीमयी सर्व कांति सम्मोहिनी परा. The transcendental goddess Srimati Radharani Devi is the direct counterpart of Lord Sri Krishna. Krishna Mai Prokta, she is called. The transcendental goddess Srimati Radharani is the direct counterpart of Lord Sri Krishna. Internal potency only, the Ladini aspect. She is the central figure for all the goddesses of fortune. Central figure, residing deity, that is Sarva Lakshmi Mai. She possesses all the attractiveness to attract the all attractive personality of Godhead. Sammohini. Mohini is one thing, one who enchants everyone, but Sammohini is all the more because Samyak Rupena Mohini, whose character completely bewilders Lord Krishna. पूरी तरह से आपको सम्मोहित जो करे वो सम्मोहिनी है. Mohini also we know same meaning, but that is some you can attract this, but not everyone. Sammohini means the attractor of everyone gets attracted to her. She possesses all the attractiveness to attract the all attractive personality of Godhead. She is the primeval internal potency of the Lord. Para. Devi kahi dyotamana. This is Bangla. Devi kahi dyotamana. Parama sundari. Kimva Krishna puja. Kridara vasati nagari. Devi means resplendent and most beautiful, or else it means the lovely abode of the worship and love sports of Lord Krishna. So Devi, boys may be called Dev. Demigods are called Dev. Surya Dev, Chandra Dev, Vayu Dev, Pavan Dev. Dev. And goddesses are called Devis. So this is not just Dev means just Dev. No, they are beautiful. That's why they are called a Dev. Males are called, they are beautiful. They are called a Dev. And girls or women are beautiful. They are called Devi, goddesses. So Saraswati Devi, Lakshmi Devi, Parvati Devi. So Devi means very beautiful, resplendent, and most beautiful. Resplendent also. There is some aura coming out, some light coming out also from their bodies, and they are very beautiful. And the skin is very soft, and the eyes are very beautiful, and all the body skin is very smooth. So that girl or woman will be called as Devi. So Devi ka hi Dyotamana, Dyot, Dyuti, shining, light comes out from the body. Dyotamana Parama Sundari, most beautiful. Kimwa is or Krishna Puja Kridara Vasati Nagari, the lovely abode of the worship and love sports of Lord Krishna. So lovely abode of worship of Lord Krishna. So Krishna worships her also in that sense, and love sports of Lord Krishna. So for sport you need ground. So Srimati Radharani is the sporting ground for Krishna's sporting pastimes. Love sports of Lord Krishna. So Radharani's glories are unlimited. Krishnamai Krishna Yara भीतरे बाहिरे यहाँ यहाँ नेत्र पड़े तहाँ कृष्ण स्फुरे Krishnamai means one who's within and without our Lord Krishna. We say na Bahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho Narsimha Madim Sharanam Prapade. So this is for general sadhakas. But eventually as you advance in spiritual life, then Krishna, Bahir and Antar. Outside also you will see Krishna everywhere. You will get Krishna Spurti. Wherever you see, you will see Krishna only. Just like a boy in love with a girl, he sees that girl everywhere. Similarly, a girl in love with a boy, she may see the boy everywhere. "Hi, my boyfriend. I don't know, he's some other boy. Oh, sorry." So they get that kind of illusion, moha. But in spiritual moha, you see Krishna everywhere. So Krishna you see outside and Krishna you see inside. Premanjanachurita bhakti vilochanena santah sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaram achintya gunaswarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Brahmaji is telling very clearly. In general, the truth of life is everybody has Paramatma in his heart. Because Paramatma is there, that's why we are all alive. So he should say that Paramatma one is seeing. Yogi see Paramatma. Dhyana vastita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino. They meditate on Chaturbhuj Vishnu Murti Paramatma, Shirodaksha Vishnu in their heart. But for sadhakas, because they are praying to the Lord Nasingdev, that, oh Lord, please be there around me and protect me. Lord Nasingdev is divine protector. So they may see Narsinghdev outside, they may see Narsinghdev inside their heart. But pure devotees don't see Narsinghdev. They see Sham Sundar outside and Sham Sundar inside their heart. That Hridayeshu Vilokanti Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Swarupam Guna Swarupam. So they see him, beautiful Lord. So Radharani is Krishna Mai. So she sees Krishna outside and Krishna inside her heart. She sees Lord Krishna wherever she casts her glance. Ito Sham Sundar, Parato Sham Sundar, Yato Yato Yami Tato Sham Sundar, Bahir Sham Sundar, Hridaye Sham Sundar. Next line is not applicable. So much for Radharani. Sham Sundaramadim Sharanam Prapati. She is not some sadhaka, practitioner who has to surrender to Krishna. She is not different from Krishna only. But for us it can be. First I surrender to Sham Sundar. Kimva Prema Rasamaya Krishna Raswarupa Tara Shakti Tarasaha Haya Ekarupa. Or Krishnamayi means that she is identical with Lord Krishna. She is one only. She is not different from Krishna. For she embodies the mellows of love. The energy of Lord Krishna is identical with him. Shakti, Shaktiman, Abhed. There's no difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. Just like when you say sun, if you say, oh, today's sun has come without any sunshine, Haribol. What is the surprise? Impossible. This will never happen. Sun without sunshine is no question. Sun means sunshine. In fact, before even seeing sun, you get sunshine. Then you get to see sun, isn't it? So Shakti and Shaktiman. Or oh, this fire, such a cooling fire. Then it is not fire. That may be that electronic they have nowadays. Electronic bulbs are there. No, not electronic bulbs. What they call that LED or what? I don't know what it is. Even that also, if you touch, that may also give little heat. Like that. Fire means heat and light. You cannot say, oh, dark fire. This fire has no illumination. It has to have. Anywhere, even you little bit spark comes in a room, you'll see little light. Fire means heat and light. That is the energy. Two energies of fire are heat and light. Fire is the Shaktiman. So similarly, sun. Similarly, Krishna. Krishna's potency is Srimati Radharani. The internal potency, Ladini. The energy of Lord Krishna is identical with him. Krishna Vancha Purti Rupa Kare Aradhane Ataiva Radhika Nama Purane Vakhane. Her worship, Aradhan, consists of fulfilling the desires of Lord Krishna. Therefore, the Puranas call her Radhika, Aradhita, Aradhika, Aradhan. So, one who does Aradhan, he is Aradhak. Aradhak. If she is a female, Aradhika. So, that I you remove, Radhika. So, her worship, Aradhan, consists of fulfilling the desires of Lord Krishna. Therefore, the Puranas call her Radhika. In purport, Prabhupada says, the name Radha is derived from the root word Aradhan, which means worship. The personality who excels all in worshipping Krishna may therefore be called Radhika, the greatest servitor. You have heard this word, Aradhak. Pujak. Puja, Pujak. Aradhna, Aradhak. And if lady is there, then Aradhika. So Radhika. अनयाराधितो नूनं भगवान् हरिरेश्वरः यन्नो विहाय गोविन्दः प्रीतो यामनयद्रहः. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Shukdev Goswami, only one place he kind of indirectly mentions Srimati Radharani. Aradhito. Directly if he pronounces, because he is parrot of Srimati Radharani in Golok Vrindavan, Shuka comes here, Radharani's parrot comes here as Shukadev. So if he takes his mistress's name, he will go mad. So that's why he did not want to take name of Radharani in Bhagavatam while telling to Parikshit Maharaj. Another reason is there are so many Gyanis there, impersonalists, and they are not aware of Krishna's internal potency in terms of Radharani and all that. So they will be bewildered if he takes directly the name of Radharani. So that is another reason. Third, the earlier reason only, that if he takes the Radharani's name, he will go mad and he will fall on the ground unconscious. And he may remain unconscious for several days. Meanwhile, Parikshit will die without hearing complete Bhagavatam. So he has to, as a seva to the audience and particularly to Parikshit Maharaj, he has to control his ecstasies. So he avoided. But this is one place in Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 30th chapter, 28th verse, where Shukdev Goswami does chant the name of Radharani. Truly, the personality of Godhead has been worshipped by her. Anaya Aradito. Anaya, by this one. He is mentioning about other gopis. When Krishna disappeared from the site of Ras-lila, so then gopis go searching for him in the forest. And they're going here, going there, asking trees, plants, birds, bees, and all that kind of thing. And then one particular gopi is mentioning. Anaya, what happened? Then the gopis are going here and there, and then they find the footprints of Krishna. But they are not only footprints of Krishna, there are two more footprints of one more person. And they are smaller than Krishna's feet. Then that is understood. Females. So who is that female? That is Srimati Radharani. Oh, this particular gopi is so special that Krishna just did not disappear from amongst us, but he took one gopi from us, and this gopi is very special because she is very dear to him. That's why he carried her also. He did not carry any one of us. He carried only her. So Anaya, this particular gopi, Aradhito, she worshipped Krishna. Nunam, certainly, indeed, Bhagwan Harireshwara, Lord Krishna. And Yanno Vihaya Govinda. That's why from which Nah us Vihaya, leaving all of us behind, Yanno Vihaya Govinda, Lord Krishna, Prito Yam Anayad Raha. He was so pleased by her, Yam to her, him, he took her, Anayad, he led her, Raha to a secluded place. Both of them have disappeared. They have gone to a secluded place, but he has taken her with him. So she is really very special. Truly, the personality of Godhead has been worshipped by her. Therefore, Lord Govinda, being pleased, has brought her to a lonely spot, leaving us all behind. Atayeva Sarva Pujya Parama Devata Sarva Palika Sarva Jagatera Mata. Because females are boys Kalpesh, Anil, but that only female Kalpana or what Alpana or what names? Hmm? सपना. आप आशा है कोई आप सपना नहीं देख रहे हैं किसी सपना का. Okay, like that Kalpana, Alpana, whatever, Anita, Nitha, Sunitha, Aradhita, whatever. Girls names will end with A or E. Arti, Suniti, Diti, Aditi, all that. So E, Devaki, Kaya, Kayadu is different. We will not discuss that. But generally, girls' name end with A or E, and boys' names end with A, like that. Kalpesh, Rupesh, Sachin, whatever. So here A comes. Ataiva Sarva Pujja. Therefore, Radha is Parama Devata, the supreme goddess, and she is worshipable for everyone. Parama Devata. Sarva Palika. She is the protectress of all. Protector for boys and males, and for females, protectress. Protectress. So she is the protectress of all, and she is the mother of the entire universe. Sarva Jagatera Mata. Sarva Lakshmi Shabda Purve. करिया छे व्याख्यान सर्वलक्ष्मी गणेरति हो हन अधिष्ठान. I have already explained the meaning of Sarvalakshmi. Radha is the original source of all the goddesses of fortune. Kimva Sarvalakshmi Krishnera Shadvid Aishwarya Tara Adhishtatri Shakti Sarva Shakti Varga Sarva Shakti Varya. Or Sarva Lakshmi indicates that she fully represents the six opulences of Krishna. Sarva Lakshmi. Lakshmi means all the opulences. Krishna has six Aishwaryas, Shad Aishwarya. So all Sarva Lakshmi means all the opulences. She fully represents the six opulences of Krishna. Therefore, she is the supreme energy of Lord Krishna. Sarva Saundarya Kanti Vaisa Ye Yahate Sarva Lakshmi Ganera Shobha Haya Yaha Haite. The word Sarvakanti indicates that all beauty and luster rest in her body. All the Lakshmis derive their beauty from her. So Sarvakanti, all splendor, dazzling effulgence, luster comes from her body. All of us also have some kind of kanti, some kind of luster. But when the soul leaves the body is without luster. कितने तेजहीन लग रहे ये, तेज चला जाता है सब शरीर से. Just like temperature you have, all of us can touch and can see there is some heat, but you touch dead body, how much will be heat? Cold. Heat is gone because soul is there. That's why heat in the body. At the last moment they say that the temperature of the body goes very high. Our normal temperature is what? 98, 98.6 something like that degree Celsius. But then at the time of death, it's very high fever. Prajwar it is called. Jwar means fever. So the bodily temperature goes very high as 107 degree. 107 degree death only. Sometimes somebody gets a typhoid or some fever. So temperature goes 103, 104, 105. The more the temperature, it's very uh, alarming indication. Very dangerous because 105 is very close to 107. If 107 reaches, immediate death. Temperature of the body goes very high at the time of death, but then as soon as the soul leaves the body, then it comes down not to 100, not to 98, like zero, cold body, gone, like that. So the body has temperature. Similarly, body has some luster also. All of us look, some kind of shining is there. Eyes sparkle, and you can see anybody's skin. You see, you'll find some kind of luster. To the degree we practice Krishna consciousness, to that degree the luster will increase also. This is natural beauty parlor. Always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This natural beauty parlor is called as Hare Krishna Mahamantra beauty parlor. So if you always remain inside this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or let Hare Krishna Mahamantra remain always in your heart and on your tongues, then you are in natural beauty parlor and your bodily luster will increase. Naturally, it will increase. Don't worry. But don't aspire for that. But Radharani is the reservoir of all the splendor, all the luster. Her body is Sarva Saundarya Kanti, Sarva Kanti, indicates that all beauty and luster rest in her body. All the Lakshmis derive their beauty from her. Okay, we'll continue next time. Any question? Nice meditation on Srimati Radharani, her divine qualities.
Sometimes told like many times Prabhupada writes like uh, at the last time we have to leave our the person has to leave his comfort zone and come out of his home and practice penances and
That is the Vanaprastha ashram only. After Grahastha ashram, up to age 50, one should show no monopoly. At the age of 50, one should give up family life. And one should go to forest.
so to leave the comfort zone.
Yeah.
And but in our जब अपन जैसे भी समृद्धि में रहते हैं there is a lot of comfort also with it.
So, with Krishna conscious practices, whatever spiritual comforts are there, like prasad. Day before yesterday, there was Chappan Bhog. And Shishi Radha Kunjabari temple brahmacharis invited all Shishi Radha Vrindavan Chandra temple brahmacharis. Prabhus, please come and please join us for Chappan Bhog. That will be offered to Lord Jagannath. So most of the brahmacharis, we were only 10-15 of us who remained here yesterday evening, but most others had gone. So that is spiritual prasadam. That is okay. Nacho gao bhakta sange karo sangeet. We dance. We have dancing party all the time available. 4:30 onwards, our club opens. It can open before that also. But worldly people will beat us if you dance 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the midnight on the streets of Pune with loud Sankirtan party. So otherwise, ours is all time dancing party. So nacho gao bhakta sange karo sankirtan. So this spiritual comfort is okay. But there should not, that's why Atyahara Prayasascha Prajalpo Niyamagra. Rupa Goswami has given indication. Don't eat palatable dishes, especially for the satisfaction of the tongue. Tongue titillates. There are nice foodstuffs here, there. Let me go here. Let me. Jivera lala seyai iti uti dhai Shishnodara parayana Krishna nahi pai. The tongue always takes us here, there. Iti uti dhai. Run here. Hey, there is a Srikhand available there. Oh, there is a party there. Oh, there is a feast there. Shishnodara parayan. One becomes a great devotee of his belly and genitals. What's the use? Krishna nahi pai. One does not get Krishna. So other indications are also given. For our own satisfaction, Atmendriya Pritivancha Tare Boli Kam. The desire to satisfy our own senses is called as lust, Kam. But Krishnendriya Priti Cha Dhare Premanam. The desire to satisfy Krishna's senses is called a prem, love. So if Krishna eats Chappan Bhog and he wants all his devotees to eat Chappan Bhog, we are ready. That is Krishna prem. It is not calm. Yes.
mother is not there, but बाहर से ऐसा लगता है, oh my lord, they are on भाव level, they are worshipping deities with so
मराठी
much
में कहते हैं
love.
दिसतं तसं नसतं म्हणून तर जग फसतं. जैसा दिखता है वैसा नहीं होता, इसलिए तो दुनिया फंसती है. तो दिख रहा है इतना भाव, है क्या वो भाव?
But we see, मतलब
You
वो
see with
sustain
your
नहीं रहता.
gross materialistic fleshy eyeballs. See through the scriptures. ज्ञान चक्षु, शास्त्र चक्षु. And beyond that, there is Premanjana Churita Chakshu. Eyes filled with love for Krishna. Like we have Anjan. In eyes we put Anjan.
काजल,
What they call? Ointment.
काजल, काजल.
Kajal. So by that, vision becomes improved. You can see clearly. So similarly, Premanjana. प्रेम का अंजन डालिए आपकी आंख में. छुरित भक्ति विलोचन, भक्ति से भरे हुए आंखों से देखेंगे तब समझ में आएगा उसकी भक्ति है कि नहीं. Otherwise, there may be cheaters. There are so many imposters, so many cheaters in the world. So the 9 symptoms of a bhava bhakta are described by Srila Rupa Goswami. And there are Ashta Sattvic Vikar also. That Romancha Kampa Ashrutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charana Ravindam. Romancha, the hair stand on end. 1. Kampa, body trembles. This is 2nd. Kampa Ashrutaranga, torrential rain, torrential tears. Like rains come from the clouds, so many jaldhara, so many torrential rains, like that so many tears come in separation from Krishna. Like that Vaivaranyam, body fades. We just now discussed body becomes lustrous, but in Bhava Bhakti, when Bhav is exhibited, the luster goes off. This is another Vaivaranya, it is called Vaivaranya, Vaivaranya, Vepathu. Like that 8 symptoms are there. This is external. Somebody can make a show of this. For that matter, film actors and actresses, when a moving scene is there, that means very heart touching. The heroes or heroines' mother is dead, and how he cries, my God, so many torrential tears. अरे इतना, और उसका माँ नहीं हो, और वो मरी तो है ही नहीं, वो तो सब दिखावा है उधर, सब गड़बड़ है, सब. It is not a truth. It is just a movie. But how he cries so much, it's a display hai. Yeah, anybody can cheat like that. So sadhus can also cheat like that. So that's why Rupa Goswami has given 9 symptoms which cannot be imitated. Avyartha kalatvam. That means pure devotee or devotee on the Bhava Bhakta stage, he never wastes a single moment. So you have to watch him 24 hours and for many days, many months. Whether such a sadhu is completely careful not to waste a single moment. Asha Bandha, hope against hope. No matter how many bad things happen in his life, he always has hope. Krishna is merciful. Krishna's mercy will come to me. Then Namagane Sadaruchi. He's always taking pleasure in chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Pleasure, so much pleasure. Kitna khao, kitna pew, Krishna ras, Krishna naam ras. So much pleasure. Whether chanting or what do you call, singing, he takes pleasure. Then Pritistad Vasati Stale, he takes pleasure in residing in holy dhams. Naam, what it says? Asaktistat Upakhyane. In speaking about Krishna, he has so much asakti, attachment to speak about Krishna always. Like that 9 symptoms are there. You can read the 17th or 18th chapter of the Nectar of Devotion. Purva Vibhag. So there you will find them. So they all have to be seen. Otherwise you will be cheated by some imposter. Yes. Many of the sadhus are seen in public only for giving lecture and that's over. Then you don't see what they do behind the curtains. In their room, in their ashram, what are they doing 24 hours? Many of the Odisha sadhus are caught having illicit sexual affair with women and they were put behind the bars. And not only Odisha, many other places in India. So you should not just go by superficial display of tears and all that. One has to watch the sadhu and hear him for a long period of time. When you hear a sadhu, then you come to know what is going on in his heart. When he's very Krishna conscious, he will be always speaking about Krishna. He will be mad after Krishna. He will not waste a single moment but chant Hare Krishna or think about Krishna or speak about Krishna or tell others about Krishna. Yes.
One time we had a discussion, you said that for developing goodness,
we have to hear constantly. But while hearing only that Rajoguna and Tamoguna comes, mind is
So take help of your friends. Mm. Or you also do some things. If mind is wandering, you said you make notes. Imagine you start transcribing the whole lecture. Then it will be difficult for you because the person is speaking with high speed. And you are like, what Prabhu said, Radharani is the source of all. उसका आपका पेन रुक जाएगा क्योंकि वो इतना बोलते जा रहे हैं ना. So your rajoguna will be evaporated. Not it will be away, it will be evaporated. आपका दूसरा ही ट्रांसेंडेंटल रजोगुण हो जाएगा. ओह प्रभु स्पीकिंग वेरी फास्ट, isn't it? So this is overcoming rajogun during class in continuous hearing, if that is the problem. A tamogun comes, you feel sleepy, tell your friend, whenever you find me sleeping, wake me up. And when they wake you up, you stand up, you walk in the classroom and hear the class. Understand? Like that. So where there is a will, there is a way. If you want to overcome your rajogun and tamogun, there is a way. If there is a strong will, there is a strong way. There is a weak will, there is a weak way. Where there is a no will, no way. So do you have the will? Will comes in the association of very nice sincere devotees. Sangat sanjayate kama. In the association, desires develop. So be in the association. You associate with people who have iPhone, you will get a desire. मेरा iPhone क्यों नहीं है भाई? I have my phone, but I must have iPhone. Why? Because you associated with people having iPhone. हम ब्रह्मचर्य, हमारे पास हम किसी को अलाउड ही नहीं ब्रह्मचर्य, तो हमारी इच्छा ही नहीं होती आईफोन लेने की. अलाउड ही नहीं, किसी का है ही नहीं आजू बाजू में. Any other online? Rashnagar Bhog. Yes, give him that non-sound producing mic.
See, like Radheshyam Prabhuji was telling, when you work outside, please your boss, so that will please me.
But Krishna is the boss of all bosses. If you realize that, he will not tell you to serve any ordinary Ram Deki Hari boss. So realize Krishna is boss of all bosses. Then you don't have to serve any other so-called bosses. They're all fake people.
But how to get the
This
desire?
boss will tomorrow end up in loss. Yes or not? Sometimes their company goes bankrupt. They say, sorry sir, we cannot give you job and we cannot give you salary. You can have a job, but no salary. The boss only commits suicide sometimes because recession. Yes.
How to get interest to do that job? Because my friend was
It's a
telling,
duty. It's told by seniors, we do it. Many things we may do out of duty, like passing stool. How many of us take pleasure in passing stool? Hari bol, I'm going to pass stool. Prabhus. Take gulab jamun. I'm going for passing. There is no pleasure. Somebody who is heavily constipated, he may distribute gulab jamun before going to pass stool because 10 दिन के बाद मुझे अर्ज आया है. So we don't take pleasure in passing stool. But do we go to pass stool daily? Yeah. Passing water. What pleasure is there? थोड़ा 2 मिनट का outing, टॉयलेट होके आता हूँ, थोड़ा पास करके आता हूँ. There's no pleasure there, but you have to do it. Unavoidable. Taking bath also in one sense. Okay, when you are sweating and all that, it's little sweat relieving. But otherwise, I say सुबह तो ठीक है, but second bath something. Many things we do out of duty only. Yes or not? So likewise. You're going for job gives money. But walking to job place, going in vehicle, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, bus, that is not required. But then that is required. Without that, you will not reach company. Without that, you cannot start job. And without that, you cannot get money. You have to do that duty of walking in bus or going in bus. So likewise, many things we have to do it out of duty. So like that, go for job. I did my engineering just out of duty only. I was convinced in my second year of engineering only. Hell with it. पूरे कॉलेज को ही आग लगा कर मैं और राख को गंगा यमुना में बहा सकता हूँ, लेकिन उसके बाद मुझे जेल में प्रवेश होगा, आश्रम में नहीं. तो इसलिए मैंने कॉलेज को आग नहीं लगाई. कैसे तो पढ़ाई की, 2-3 साल, सेकेंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, फाइनल ईयर, जैसे ही हो गया 5:30 आउट ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन हॉल इवनिंग, आफ्टर 1.5 hours 7 o'clock in the evening, श्री श्री राधा कुंज बिहारी ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम, हरि बोल। ठीक है, तो 2-3 साल रहे हम उधर। अंदर की आग को कैसे तो बाहर आने नहीं दिया, कॉलेज को नहीं जलाया, किसी को नहीं जलाया, शांत रहे, कर्तव्य करते रहे, तो वैसे ही। ओके, आपको आग लग गई शायद अभी। इज ट्रिगर्ड, यस।
Lecture Gorakhpur, whenever we see sense of that that desire to enjoy, that is because of Hridaya Daupalya. What is the way to overcome?
Just hearing only. Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Seva. Serve great souls, pure devotees who are Vyakti Bhagavats, that means person Bhagavans, and Grantha Bhagavat, book Bhagavat. Bhagavatam we have, Srimad Bhagavatam, 10 cantos, 12 cantos. Anybody who has aligned his life as per the tenets, the instructions given in Srimad Bhagavatam, he is a person Bhagavat. So person Bhagavat and book Bhagavat. Keep serving 24 hours throughout day, throughout life, either Vyakti Bhagavat or person Bhagavat. Vyakti Bhagavat, person Bhagavat. Vyakti Bhagavat. Just like now I did book Bhagavat Seva. This is Bhagavatam only, extension, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So now after that I will go for Srimad Bhagavatam class. That is like Vyakti Bhagavat, the person who is leading his life according to Vyakti Bhagavat. Amshu Prabhu is giving today class. So hearing him, and he is anyway going to read from book Bhagavat only. Then afterwards again we will be reading. I have to give 6th canto shloka memorization test. I gave yesterday 5th canto. So I have to memorize 11 shlokas from 6th canto. So yesterday I noted them down. Today I will get print out also. And I will be memorizing them. That is again book Bhagavat. Then apart from that, we will, yesterday afternoon I gave class to PDC devotees. That is according to Vyakti Bhagavats. Radhesham Prabhu, Radhanath Maharaj, Prabhupada. And they want me to give classes to devotees. This class also, like service to Vyakti Bhagavats. So either Vyakti Bhagavat or Grantha Bhagavat. Vyakti Bhagavat, Grantha Bhagavat, Vyakti Bhagavat, Grantha Bhagavat. 24 hours we should not be serving any third person in the creation. Either we are serving Vyakti Bhagavat or we are serving Grantha Bhagavat. That's it. If you lead your life like that, all the anarthas in the heart will be almost reduced to nil. That depends on your consciousness. If you think, oh, this Prabhu has given me this service, so I do it. So I will get his mercy, and through him I will get Guru's mercy and Krishna's mercy. So that is Vyakti Bhagavat Seva. Otherwise, you read Prabhupada books, that is Grantha Bhagavat Seva. Either Grantha Bhagavat or Vyakti Bhagavat. Right. Yeah, anybody who is initiated, he has taken a vow that I will chant. So, initiated devotee should chant for the pleasure of spiritual master. Because spiritual master will not be pleased by any other service more than this service of daily chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra as attentively as is possible. At the time of Diksha, spiritual master does not give you jhadu. Mandir marjana do, pura mandir ko jhadu marte raho. He does not give you the serving vessels. सबको प्रसाद बांटते रहो. क्या देते हैं वो? Beads. He gives japamala. My dear disciple, please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra on these beads. 108 beads, and like that 16 times, 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this is the topmost instruction of all the instructions of the spiritual master. So one should chant with that understanding, with that mood, that I am chanting for the pleasure of my spiritual master. Whether I am getting pleasure or not, my spiritual master becomes very pleased when I chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra on the beats given by him. So this is the topmost service one could do to spiritual master. That I already said, whether you get pleasure or no pleasure. That depends on your consciousness at the last moment, and that last moment thought depends on what you do throughout life. Be always in a humble mood of servant of Vaishnavas. Name Ruchi, Vaishnava Seva, Jivadaya. This is the essence of all our spiritual practices. So if you always either are chanting the holy name and developing taste for it, or you are serving Vaishnavas, or you are compassionately giving holy name, Krishna Prasad, something to other jivas, trying to get them closer to Krishna. So if you always lead your life as per these three principles, you are surely going to go back home, back to garden. In the humble mood you have to do, as the servant of all. I am the servant of the holy name, Krishna. I am the servant of all the Vaishnavas, who are hundreds and thousands in number, and I am servant of all the Jivas, who are unlimited in number. I am servant of ants also, I am servant of birds also, I am servant of pigeons also, crows also, and the eagles also, and peacocks also, cuckoos also, and trees also. I am servant of everyone. And serve them. Have compassion on them. Give them Krishna in some way that they can appreciate. Just embrace one tree and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You have given Jivan Dan. Krishna is the Jivan of all Jivan, life of all lives. He gives life to all the lives. Then only life comes. And when he leaves body, Paramatma, then all life is lifeless. So just embrace any tree or touch a tree and chant Hare Krishna. And even looking at a tree also you can chant Hare Krishna loudly. The tree will be blessing you like anything. Thank you, Prabhu, thank you. Nobody has given, so many people gave me water, so many people took shelter of me, but nobody gave me holy name. You are the topmost. Bhurita, Bhurita, Bhurita. You are the most munificent person on the creation, on the planet Earth. Okay. ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय, श्रील वक्रेश्वर पंडित प्रभु की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।